Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn rational number from the 8th standard portion. We had seen natural number, whole number, integers in the previous class. Now I recall that natural numbers is a number starting from 1 to infinity is called natural numbers. It denoted by capital N. The natural number along with 0 is called the whole number. It is denoted by W. The whole number and the negative numbers together is called the integers. It is denoted by Z. Integers also a rational numbers. Now we know what is the rational number. 4 by 3, 5 by 6 minus 7 by 12, which are rational numbers. We say that there are in the form of A by B. We have two conditions should be needed to rational numbers. The first one is we have only integers in place of A and B. The other important condition is the denominator B should not be equal to 0. Why do we say the denominator should be not equal to 0? I explain through this example. These are integers. When we put 1 in the denominator, it's in the form of A by B. It becomes a rational number. I take 0 by 1, we get 0. So, we are taking 0 by 1, we gives 0. 0 by 1 is a rational number. So here 1 by 0 not defined because there is no such a number. This value rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Now I take the example. We take the rational numbers between 0 and 1. We have a lot of rational numbers. It means unlimited rational number we have the rational numbers between 1 and 0, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 3 by 4, etc. So the unlimited rational numbers between any two rational number. Similarly, we can find 1 and 2. We have 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 3 by 4. From this, we say that countless rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Coming to the definition of rational number. A rational number is a number that can be expressed in the form of A by B, where A and B are integers and B not equal to 0. The set of rational numbers is denoted by capital letter Q. Thus, Q is equal to A by B such that A and B belongs to Z. Z means integers, B not equal to 0. For example, 1, 5 and 1 by 2 and 2 by 3 and 6 by 7 and 4 by 4, which are rational numbers. Remember that fraction is a part or parts of a whole. It has the numerator and the denominator. The fraction has three types, that is proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction. The numerator is less than its denominator. It's a proper fraction as 7 by 12. The numerator is greater than its denominator. It's called a improper fraction as 9 by 5. The whole number and the proper fraction consists the mixed fraction as 1 by 4. All fractions are rational numbers because it's like 7 by 12. And also the integers also can express it in the form of rational numbers. From this we said the rational number consists the fractional and the integers. There are many questions when we see the definition of rational numbers. Now I teach one by one the following questions. The first one, the four basic operations of rational numbers. The second one, write rational numbers on a number line. The third one, decimals as a rational numbers. The fourth one, simplest and reduced or lowest form of rational numbers. The fifth one, write the equivalent fraction of rational numbers. The sixth one, the comparison of rational numbers and which is greater or smaller. Then arrange in ascending order and descending order of rational numbers. The ninth one is the find the rational numbers between two rational numbers. The final one is to solve the word problems of the rational number in all operations. First we see the four basic operations of rational one. Coming to the addition of rational numbers, it's also like the fraction. The first type, to add rational numbers with the like denominator. So here given 1 by 5 plus 2 by 5, both the denominators are same, so that is called the like fractions, so like denominator. So add the numerator 1 plus 2 using the common factor for the denominator and find the sum and write in the simplest form if it possible. Here it is not simplified. The second one type is to add rational numbers with unlike denominator. 2 by 3 plus 1 by 6, we are having the denominators are different, so it's called a unlike denominator. So we must find the LCM of 3 and 6. We get 6 and then convert them to the equivalent rational numbers. As usual, add the numerator and then using the common denominator and add in the simplest form if it possible. The third one is to add the mixed fractions. It has two methods. The first one is add the whole number part first separately and the fraction part separately. Finally find the result. We get 7 6 by 7. The same sum we do the another method. 1 by 7 plus 2 by 7 plus 4 3 by 7. First step is convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction and add the numerator and with the common denominator and simplify form. Here we get 55 by 7. It is a improper fraction, so we should write in the quotient remainder by divisor form. So we divide the 55 by 7. We get quotient 7, remainder 6. The divisor is 7. So you can write this quotient remainder by divisor. It is the mixed fraction. The coming to the next one, the subtraction of rational number. The first type is to subtract rational numbers with like denominator. Subtract the numerator only with the common denominator and simplify and give the result in the simplest form. Here we get minus 5 minus 3 by 8. It gives 2 by 8. Simplify this 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is a rational number. The second type is to subtract rational number with unlike denominator. Here the denominators are different, so we should take the LCM and convert them to equivalent fraction with the common denominator and subtract in the simplest form if it possible. Here 3 by 8 is a rational number. The final one is subtract mixed fraction. It's also a same as the addition. It's the mixed fraction. The mixed fraction can be subtracted by the any one of the two method. The first method is 7 5 by 6 minus 2 3 by 6. First subtract the whole number 7 minus 2 and the separately subtract 5 by 6 minus 3 by 6. We get the result. The second method is convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction and subtract the numerator with the common denominator. We get 32 by 6. 32 by 6 is the improper fraction. So we convert into mixed fraction using quotient remainder by form. So we get 5 1 by 3. Coming to the next one is multiplication of rational number. The first type, to multiply two or more rational numbers. Here 5 by 10 multiplied by 2 by 15. The first step is simplify the numerator and denominator. We get 5 by 5 into 1 by 5. Again simplify the numerator and denominator. We get 1 by 1 into 1 by 15. Now multiply the numerator together and multiply the denominator together. Write the result. Write the result here. So we get 1 by 15 is a rational number. The second type is multiply a rational number by a whole number. So 3 multiplied by 1 by 2, we get 3 by 2. The whole number, you assume that the whole number having 1 in the denominator. So multiply the numerator together is 3 and multiply the denominator together, we get 2. So 3 by 2 is also a rational number. Multiply a 2 or more mixed fraction. So here 2 by 3 into 4 1 by 4 into 2 1 by 4. These are mixed fraction. First we convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction and simplify the numerator and the denominator. So the mixed improper fraction is 8 by 3 into 17 by 4 into 9 by 4. Simplifies the numerator and the denominator. We get 2 by 3 into 17 by 1 into 9 by 4. Again we simplify the numerator and denominator. We get 2 by 1 into 17 by 1 into 3 by 2. Now multiplying the numerator together, we get 51. Multiplying the denominator together, we get 2. This is the improper fraction. We should convert the improper fraction into mixed fraction. When you divide 51 by 2, we get the mixed fraction 25 1 by 2 is also a rational number. Coming to this division of rational numbers. The first type is division of rational number is divided by a rational numbers. So 3 divided by 1 by 2, multiply the reciprocal of divisor. Here divisor is 1 by 2. The reciprocal of 1 by 2 is 2 by 1. So the whole number 3 multiplied by 2 by 1, we get 6 by 1. The next type is division of rational number divided by a whole number. So 1 by 2 divided by a 4. So multiplying the reciprocal of the divisor. The reciprocal of 4 is 1 by 4. So 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 4, we get 1 by 8. The third one is division of rational numbers by a rational number. 7 by 2 divided by 5 by 4. Here divisor is 5 by 4. So the 7 by 2 multiplied by the reciprocal of 5 by 4. The reciprocal of 5 by 4 is 4 by 5. So 7 by 2 multiply 4 by 5. Simplify the numerator and denominator. We get 7 by 1 into 2 by 5. It gives 14 by 5. It's also a improper fraction. You must convert to mixed fraction. So finally we get 2 4 by 5 is a rational number. Coming to the next one, division of mixed fractions. 7 1 by 4 divided by 2 1 by 8. We first convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. So multiply 7 and 4 and added with 1, we get 29 by 4. The denominator no change. It's divided by similarly 8 2s are 16, 16 plus 1 7, 17 divided by 8. The denominator is no change. So first step is convert the mixed fraction into improper fractions and find the reciprocal of the divisor. Then multiply the 29 by 4 by the reciprocal of the divisor. The reciprocal of 17 by 18 gives 8 by 17. So 29 by 4 into 3 by 8 by 17. Simplify the numerator and denominator. We get 29 by 1 into 2 by 17. That gives 58 by 7. It is also a improper fraction. You must convert a mixed fraction. The next one is when rational numbers on the number line. When we express rational numbers on the number line, divide each unit of the length into as many number of equal parts as the denominator of the rational number, and then mark the given rational number on the number line. We explain through this example. We take minus 3 by 4. The numbers lies between 0 and minus 1 because it is being a negative rational numbers. So the number minus 3 by 4 lies between 0 and 3 because all the proper rational numbers lies between 0 and minus 1. First we divide 4 equal parts as the denominator. So the first part, second part, third part and fourth part, and mark the third part as minus 3 by 4. The arrow indicates the minus 3 by 4. So we can know that the minus 3 by 4 lies between 0 and minus 1. Similarly, we can do that 3 plus 3 by 4. We know that in integers plus 1 and minus 1 are equal distance from 0, and so a pair of plus 2 and minus 2 and plus 3 and minus 3 from 0. This remains the same for the rational numbers too. We mark minus 3 by 4 the left hand side of 0. Similarly, we can mark the plus 3 by 4 to the right of 0. From this we know that you remember that all the proper rational numbers lies between 0 and plus 1 or 0 and minus 1. It's clear that it's easy to say that the next example is minus 5 by 2 lies between minus 2 and minus 3. It's being a negative integers, so it lies between -2 and -3. We divide the equal distance as the denominator. So we divide two equal distance and mark the first one 1/2. The arrow indicates the marks -2, 1/2. I told you all proper fraction lies between 0 and 1 or 0 and -1 like the fractions. I explained the another example 18/5. The 18/5 is a improper fraction, so you must convert the mixed fraction. Now we can say that the number lies between 3 and 4. The unit part between 3 and 4. The unit part between 3 and 4 first divided into 5 equal parts as the denominator and mark the point 3/5. Third part marked as 3/5. The arrow mark indicates the 3/5 equal to 18/15. So now I divide between 3 and 4 5 equal parts 1 2 3 4 5 because the denominator is 5. So I divide the unit part lies between 3 and 4 5. The third part we can write the first part 1/5. The second part is 2/5. The third part is 3/5. We need, so it indicates the third part as 3/5. The arrow mark indicates 3/5 equal to 18/5. Also clear that next example is -32/7. So it's the improper fraction. First you convert the mixed fraction when you divide. So we get -4/7. It's being a negative integer. So the -32/7 lies between -4 and -5. The unit part between -4 and -5. We should divide 7 equal parts because the denominator has 7. So I divide the 7 equal parts lie between -4 and -5. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. The fourth part indicates as 4/7. The arrow marks indicates -4/7, that is equal to -32/7. The next one, write a decimal as a rational number. Every terminating means it has end, or repeating decimal can be written in the rational form. Now I take 3.5 equal to, we can start by writing 35/100. It has the common factor 5. When the numerator and denominator both are dividing 5, we get 7/20. You can also write 3.5 equal to 7/20. The next one is -0.5. We can start by writing 5/10. Its common factor is 5. When the numerator and denominator both are multiplied by the same number 5, we get 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is a rational numbers. The final one is minus 5.8. It can be written as minus 58 by 10. Both the numbers are divided by 2. We get minus 29 by 5. It is the improper fraction, so convert in the mixed fraction. We get minus 5 4 by 5. It is a negative integers. It can be represent the same thing. Coming to the equivalent rational numbers, if we divide or multiply both the numerator and denominator of the rational number a by b by the same number, that is non-zero number, we should get an equivalent rational numbers. Now we are taking minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3 is multiplied by the same number 5. We get the multiply the numerator together, we get minus 10, and multiply the denominator together, we get 15. So here minus 2 by 3 and minus 10 by 15 are an equivalent rational numbers. Now, how to convert any rational number into the standard form? If in a rational number a by b, the only common factor of a and b is 1 and b is the positive, then the rational number is said to be in standard form. So here 4 by 5, minus 3 by 7, 1 by 6, minus 4 by 13, minus 50 by 51, which are in standard form because it is having the positive integer in the denominator. Here the denominator does not have the negative sign. So how to convert 16 by minus 20 in the standard form? Here 16 by minus 20, the denominator not in the standard form. First we make the denominator be positive and then simplify the divisor 4, we get minus 4 by 5. So here 4 and 5 have no other common factor other than 1. Minus 4 by 5 is in the standard form. Coming to the simplest or reduced or lowest form, how to convert the rational number into simplest form? So we can already know that we can reduce the numerator and denominator, both are multiplied by the same, both are divided by the same number. For that the numerator and the denominator must have the common factor. We are taking 24 and 30. We get the common factor of 24 and 30 is equal to, the factor of 24 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, etc. Similarly, we take the factor of 30 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 6, 15, 30. We get the common factor 1, 2, 3 and 6. First we divide the numerator and denominator, both are divided by 2. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 30 divided by 2 we get 15. So we get 12 by 15 is a rational number. Still the number can be reduced further as 12 by 15. The common factor of 12 by 15 is 1, 3, that's all. So you must again divide 12 and 15, both the numerator and denominator by the same number 3, we get 12 divided by 3 is 4, 15 divided by 3 is 5, so the number is 4 by 5. We cannot reduce this number further as 4 and 5 are co-prime. It means they have no other common factor other than 1. The next example is how to find the standard form of 175 and minus 225. It is the second type. You must make them in division form 175 divided by minus 225. So in denominator having minus sign, we must make the denominator positive and write in the standard form. For that, we should take the highest common denominator of 175 and 225. We get 25. So the HCF of 175 and 225 is 5 5s are 25. So we should again divide at 25 by both the 170 minus 175 and 225. We get the answer 7 by 9, which is the standard form of 7 by 9, which is the standard form of 175 and minus 225. I will recall again how to find the standard form of 175 and minus 225. We must make them the denominator be positive and find the highest common denominator of 175 and 225, and then we divide the 1 minus 175 and 225 by the highest common denominator, that's our 25, minus 175 divided 225, we get minus 7, and 225 divided by 25, we get 9. So we get 7 by 9 is the standard form of 175 and minus 225. Coming to the comparison of integers, you know how to compare the integers and fractions taking 2 at a time. We say that which is smaller or greater. So we say that 2 is greater, minus 3 is smaller. Now we will learn the comparison of two negative integers. So the two negative integers, that is minus 1 by 2 and minus 4 by 5. We should take LCM of the denominator 2 and 5. So we get the LCM 10 and convert them into equivalent rational numbers as the common denominator. So and find the greater number is, that is which has the greater numbers. Now here minus 5 by 10 is greater than minus 8 by 10. So compare minus 8 and 5, we get minus 5 by 10 is greater than minus 8 by 10. Here minus 4 by 5 less than minus 1 by 2. The another example is 3 by 8 and minus 2 by 8. Which one is greater? If one of the two rational numbers having minus negative, we can easily say that the positive is the greater. The positive number is always greater than the negative number. The final one is write the following rational numbers in ascending order and descending order. Here minus 3 by 5 and 4 by minus 15 and 1 by minus 10 and 5 by minus 7. Are they in the standard form? No, they are in the standard form because the denominator having a negative sign. First we make them denominator positive and write in the standard form. So minus 3 by 5, no change, minus 3 by 5. And second one, 4 by minus 15 becomes minus 4 by 15, and 1 by minus 10 becomes minus 1 by 10, and 5 by minus 7 it becomes minus 5 by 7. Look, all the denominators are unlike, so we should take the LCM of 5, 15, 10 and 7. So we find the LCM 210 and then convert them into equivalent as the common denominator and find the result. We compare all the answers, minus 126, minus 56, minus 21, minus 150. We see that minus 21 greater than minus 56, minus 1 greater than minus 126, minus 126 greater than minus 150. And so minus 121 divided by 210 greater than minus 56 divided by 210 greater than minus 126 divided by 210 greater than minus 150 divided by 210. So it's right in the given numbers, minus 1 by 10 greater than minus 4 by 15 greater than minus 3 by 5 greater than minus 5 by 7. This is the descending order of the given rational number. When it reverse order is given as the ascending order. So the reverse order can be written as minus 5 by 7 and minus 3 by 7, minus 4 by 15, minus 10 by minus 1 by 10, which are in the ascending order. Okay students, thank you.